Well, good morning and welcome back, National Soccer League fans, to our first of our slate of Saturday soccer in the National Soccer League. The Silverbacks, keeping that fun alliteration going for me, are hosting the Hawaii Voyageurs today in a fun battle here. A week in which the Voyageurs have actually chosen to stay in the state of Georgia, as they were here just a short little while away in Atlanta, and now making the trek down 7 or 8 hours on the road to St. Petersburg. They've been flying to and fro Hawaii and adjusting to time zones, so they have spent the week training in and around the area and are hoping for more of the same on the road. Last week they downed the Conductors by a margin of 3-1, and now they come up against the Silverbacks, who have failed to score in their last 2 matches. So here is the starting lineup for the home side, and really all about that front three of Dalberg, Eldridge, and Colton just not being able to find many goals. Only 5 goals scored all season long, 3 of those coming from the midfielder, Marcus Dalberg, in a hat-trick effort where he scored 2 from the penalty spot. So only 3 goals from open play, 1 from Dalberg, 2 from Eldridge, and 0 from Sean Colton for his new club, looking to break his scoring duck. His form has been called into question going back to last season with the Pink Nightmare. After a big money move, he has struggled to adjust here, but here are the Voyageurs, who have adjusted very well despite some key departures in their midfield. Özkan Horn and Kevin Cabrera doing excellently well to fill the void. It was a big win last week. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez among the goals again. He has started his season hotly in his second season as a striker up front for the Voyageurs. He's looking to add to his tally of 3 goals here early on in this season. So too Viljan Vanoverim, who has taken on a lead role in that midfield triad and continues to impress here. The Silverbacks, desperate for a win. They've only got 1 this season, and it doesn't get any easier here. Even though you're at home, the Voyageurs have been a tough team to beat this season, 6th in the league. And they've scored 12 goals and conceded only 6. So we're underway here. First game of the day in the National Soccer League Saturday special. Here we go. Silverbacks have the ball wearing their orange away kits. And the Voyageurs on display here in the ocean blue, or Baja blue, whatever you want to call it. Nikolai Taylor, another new acquisition for the Silverbacks, who have seen a lot of turnover in their roster at both ends of the pitch. 2 new strikers still struggling to find their form. Here is IPA, also a new player brought in, and he's giving it away to Navarrete. Voyageurs trying a slightly new tweak to their lineup. It's actually Moisan back from injury, but he's now occupying the space on the left wing here, and Reynaldo Rosario Nunez lines up through the middle, where previously those 2 roles had been switched. So have to see what that yields, whether a positive, negative, or some of both. Shut up. Dalberg to Colton. Looking for Napier. It's a nice pass. Napier again dispossessed by his fellow Frenchman, boy, Navarrete. Oh, clever from Vanoverim there, under the pressure. That's what we would call a legendary chest trap. Navarrete goes on. Established himself as one of the best right backs in the game. Navarrete continues to impress here. Venter, crunching challenge. Referee says he won the ball. Camaro Washington not happy. Silverbacks playing on though with Napier, who struggled to get moving on this left-hand side with Navarrete defending him. They get the better of him this time. Venter. Colton. Nice ball for Napier. It's a 3v1 suddenly. Napier! Chalmers saved it. There on the follow-up header is given away. There's a real let-off for the Silverbacks. The Voyageurs got away with one there. They should have conceded. Bobby. The captain's armband this season in light of the departure of Cisco Mateu. And he's giving the ball away there. Arcadia. Here's Chalmers. Switches the play to Andre Navarrete. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez. Viljan Vanoverim now carrying forward for the visitors here. Kevin Cabrera. Looking to get Washington involved. Nice pass out wide. 1v1 with Venter. Skips away from him. Camaro Washington. Swung into the back post. Looking for Reynaldo Rosario Nunez, and Taylor's up and away. Gleason and Cabrera now battling it out. One by the latter. Arcadia. Cabrera trying to work it in. Referee thought about calling a handball, but ooh, bad foul there from Kyle Venter, rather Solana Arcadia, pardon me. And the first booking of the day goes in favor of the visitors. Yellow card for the left back for the Voyageurs. Oh yeah, it's a bad one. I mean, very, very late. Catches McGlavin, doesn't get anywhere near the ball. It is the, couldn't have a more clear-cut definition of a yellow card. Honestly, lucky it's not worse. Gleason and Shunk now standing together over this ball. And given away badly by Shunk. Here's Moisan. Shrugging off the challenge. Nice ball. Done over him! Oh, Koke Ruiz with a fine stop. Well, for all the struggles the Silverbacks have had, how important has he been? New goalkeeper from the stealth. He's been superb. That's another splendid stop from him. Cabrera to take the corner. First of the match for either team. Good ball. Reynaldo's header is off the corner. Moisan in there. It's another corner. Taylor getting the block in. And Moisan can't believe it. Great tackle from Nikolai Taylor. Just to deny the shot at the death. As Moisan, back from injury, still searching for his first goal with the Voyageurs. Only made 2 appearances this season so far due to that calf strain. Thought he had it there, but not to be. Taylor in the way again. Another corner for the Voyageurs. Traveling supporters like what they're seeing. Wonder how many of them followed the suit of the team and have stayed down here in the southeast of the States for the weeks that they have been here back to back. And over in to take. Cabrera on the ball now. Big touch there. Showed way too much of it to Shunk and gave it away. Silverbacks trying to play out. Now they survive that spell of pressure. Back to Sean Colton. Eldridge. Grab it. Colton, this is nice. Dalberg to Eldridge. Napier encouraged to get forward, but there was an offside, and it was Napier again. Pass. Oh, there is an extra touch there from Eldridge. Maybe he doesn't need to take that. Slows down the attack, and unfortunately can't slow down the run of Jean-Paul Napier, who drifts offside and disappointingly ends the counter-attack for the home side here. So a couple of not taken half chances from either team as Navarrete gave that one away under the pressure from Venter. Colton, nice ball for Marcus Dalberg. Can have a hit here. Oh, what a save from Chalmers. Marcus Dalberg with the best chance of the game so far. Everyone knows what's coming. Touch and shot out of his feet. Well struck, and Chalmers well saved. Continues to impress in his second season for his new club. One of 2 Thunderbirds to matriculate, or 3 rather, in the last 2 seasons. Now joined by his fellow comrades, Moisan and Camaro Washington in Voyageurs colors. Oh, that's off the arm of Cabrera, wasn't it? Yes, it was! It's a penalty! Kevin Cabrera! The unlucky culprit, and Dalberg will have a chance from the spot to put the Silverbacks into a lead against the run of play. Oh, yes, it is. McGlavin knows what he's doing there, maybe looking for it, but it's within the laws of the game, and Dalberg now has the opportunity from 12 yards. He's 2 for 2 from the spot this season. Can he go 3 for 3 and put the Silverbacks into the lead? Dalberg strokes it home coolly. His 4th of the season and 3rd from the spot. Marcus Dalberg flexing on the haters once again. It's 1-0 to the Silverbacks here in Pleasantdale Field. Well, it comes against the run of play, but they won't care, the home fans. It's a brilliant penalty from Dalberg. Waits till the last second and then just strokes it the other way from the goalkeeper. Chalmers is good from the penalty spot in regards to saving them, but goes the wrong way that time. Dalberg gives the hosts a lead here against the odds, and have to see what kind of response the Voyageurs can muster up here. Cabrera, the guilty party on that penalty, the handball right on the edge of the area. He'll feel hard done by it, but I think Voyageurs won't be too discouraged. They've got plenty of time, and they have had a hatful of good chances go their way that they just have yet to take full advantage of. Shunk did well there, though. Maybe the Silverbacks can try and pile it on here in the ascendancy. Eldridge. Colton, good control. Dalberg. Bobby, this is well worked. Eldridge touch carried him a bit wide, and then he couldn't quite keep it in his possession, given away. Disappointing way to end that spell. Chalmers trying to clear his lines. Not a great clearance, though. It bent over and did really well to win it. Here's Ken Horn. Out to Washington. Camaro Washington still full of speed and power at the ripe age of 29 years old. Nice cutback for Reynaldo. Gleason was out of the arm. Referee says no. Voyageurs fans wanted it, but they weren't going to get given it. Venter, nice ball, Napier. Colton returning the favor to him on the far side. He's onside this time. One-on-one with Navarrete again. So far has had the better of him in this one. Did well that time. Colton. Eldridge, nice ball. And the referee has pulled it back after a tip-off from the linesman that he was just offside here. It's again similar situation, just a little hesitation, all the difference in the world for the Silverbacks as they are denied by the flag on the far side once again. Still, all that said, they're a goal to the good as we approach halftime here. 1-0 lead off the penalty from Marcus Dalberg 10 minutes ago. They've got 10 minutes to play in the half. Van Overheim. Runners going forward. Here goes Van Overheim, though, still carrying. Horns in the middle. It's Kevin Horn. Oh, and Koke Ruiz with a massive stop again. Horn thought for sure he was opening his Voyageurs account here. But Koke Ruiz says, not so fast, my friend. Just a great stop from Ruiz. Courageous keeping in the circumstances. Corner for the Voyageurs, though. Cabrera to take, trying to atone for the penalty he gave away. Moisan's header is into the arms of Koke Ruiz again. As you see a high-profile player like a striker or a goalkeeper brought in from a non-starting role, as Koke Ruiz was a backup to Poppy and failed to perform, but that has been the opposite of the case here. He has been excellent for the Silverbacks. What a pickup he's proving to be. Napier, nice header. Dalberg, Eldridge, Colton, Sean Colton on for McLaughlin. Always put it in the side netting. The look of disbelief in his face and around the grounds. It should have been 2-0. Ooh, Chalmers takes a little beating there, head into the post. Ouch. Chalmers to send this one long. Ronaldo flicking it on, but no one making the run in behind. Silverbacks able to recover with Gleason. Venter. Here's Gleason. Colton. Eldridge has been a lot better taking care of the ball today, Sean Colton. And run on cue, the Voyageurs give the ball back after a giveaway from Fabi. Cabrera, nice turn, and now on the far side, it's Moisan in behind. A couple runners in the middle, Moisan, and cleared by Venter. Great challenge there. Horn has it, though, for the visitors. Ishkan Horn cuts back inside. Ronaldo, Rosario Nunez, what a stop from Koke Ruiz again. And Moisan's offside on the follow-up. I mean, it's just incredible goalkeeping. Koke Ruiz has been unplayable today. A call from the assistant as well. Well offside. Moisan couldn't stop his momentum. Shunk. So the Silverbacks will head into halftime with an advantage of a 1-goal lead in their hands, and there is the referee's whistle confirming that. Well, the Voyageurs have dominated here, better chances, more shots, but the Silverbacks lead, making the most of their lone opportunity with Marcus Dalberg converting the penalty from the spot after a Kevin Cabrera handball in the area from the Voyageurs. It's 1-0 at the break in our first of 6 games. On this Saturday, we'll be right back to bring you the second half and conclusion from this one here in Pleasantville Field in just a little while. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. It is a 1-0 advantage for the Silverbacks at the break. Bit of a surprise in terms of the pundits' analysis going into this match and also what we've seen. Again, Voyageurs dominating in pretty much every category you could think of, but the one critical error at the back, the undoing for the Voyageurs in that first half. The Silverbacks are in the lead here in front of the home crowd for just their second win of the season. That's not going to do it. Eldridge given away. Van Overheim has it. Have come close on several occasions here in this one, but Koke Ruiz was the story of that first half. He was absolutely on top of it in the goal, as Venter is on top of this run, and coolly done at the back by the Silverbacks. Still with the Voyageurs here, though, with Ronaldo. Overlap from Okada is brilliant, cutting it back, and Venter is there again. Better clearance this time as well, now could spring the counter for Eldridge. Dalberg carrying forward, waiting for Napier to join him. Napier trying to reverse it to Dalberg, lovely pass. On for Eldridge, first time! Oh, what a finish! Austin Eldridge with a bombshell, and the Silverbacks take a 2-0 lead here. Stunning strike, and crap camera work here as well. But how about this counter? Napier to Dalberg, who just chests it in behind over his head, and then Eldridge gets it, has one thing on his mind. Ball bounces up kindly and just whacks it on the half volley. Chalmers, no chance. That is an absolute bullet to the top corner. And against the run of play again, the Silverbacks have scored again. It's 2-0 here. Now all of a sudden, all that we're still in it optimism for the Voyageurs becomes a lot more difficult. It starts to turn to doubt. Will we be able to find a way back into this game? So far the answer has been no. Moisan on the ball. Here is Cabrera. They've got to keep being patient with these attacks. Horn went over him, trying to work it inside. Trying his hand down. Did it get a deflection? Referee says no, it's out for a goal kick. Now you worry. Players start getting into the hero ball mentality, trying to do it all themselves. And that's the result you get, a shot off target from Ben Overham. A massive win here for the Silverbacks against a side who is much higher above them on the table. Coming into today's game, Voyageurs sitting in 6th, Silverbacks all the way down in 20th. A big win to turn their season around. Here's Ben Overham, though, trying to stop that from happening. Ben Overham, surely another Rosario Nunez! And he has got to go back. And now it sets up a really nervy finish here because there's still a lot of time left, 57 minutes, and the Voyageurs do get their breakthrough. Ben Overham and Reynaldo combining once again. It's 2-1 here, and the Voyageurs are back in this game just like that. Well, was a chance he couldn't miss from there. Ben Overham does really well, drags the defenders into the space, and then just rolls it across. And really no chance for Coque Ruiz on that occasion. Nothing he could do. Goal number 4 on the season for Reynaldo Rosario Nunez, who continues to improve in his second season after being the number 1 overall pick in last year's draft. Cabrera hacked down there by Fabi. We'll play on. Moisan back into Shunk and lost the ball. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez only managed 8 goals in his rookie campaign. Not a bad number by any means. A couple of stunning strikes in there as well, but he's already got 4 through his opening 5 games, so on a much better pace here this season so far. Already half of his tally from last season's total. Cabrera, weaving run, and not going to let fly, and Ruiz able to hold that ball from outside the area. Just a little bit, once again, of the hero ball setting in, trying to do too much. A good chance, nonetheless. Gotta just keep the positive plays coming. Silverbacks trying to restore the 2-goal lead. They've had limited opportunities today, but that might be a gift because Eldridge has been given a clear path to goal. And gave it away. Simone Scavone just there ahead of it. And now it's going the other way with Camaro Washington, who can get in behind with pace. All set up awkwardly for him. Couldn't quite sort his feet out. Still going Washington here. There's Ken Horn. Runners other side. Cabrera going to try it. And that is a disappointing effort from him. And he knows it. I think he's trying to make up for the handball that has his team in this position. And that one just gets away from him again there. Poor effort from Kevin Cabrera on that occasion. I have substitutions coming up now for one or both of these two teams as we trickle on past the hour mark here. Referee says nothing at the time. The manager is relatively content with the way their 11 players on the field are playing so far. Not BA. Colson back to Fabi. Silverbacks trying to settle down with some possession here and takes time off the clock. Eldridge. It's a poor ball from him, given away again. Scavone. Silverbacks trying to keep that delicate balance going of pressuring high on their opponents, but not too much so they get over committed, which they might have done here. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez closing in again. Cabrera has it on the midfield. Looking for the back post. Nice ball. Washington. What a save from Ruiz again. A fine stop with the leg. Moisan, clever turn there. Back to Arcadia. Couldn't get away from McGlavin though, and now he's been caught out of position. McGlavin on the line to Eldridge. Back inside to McLavin. Marcus Dalberg. Sean Colton. Opens it up. Colton. Dalberg! Good save from Chalmers. The Silverbacks fans loving what they're seeing, though. Real positive intent. Despite being in the lead, they want to make this game theirs and put it beyond any reasonable doubt. As I say, the best defense is oftentimes a good offense. Colton might have a hit there. What a time it would be to grab your first goal for your new club. He's played well today. It's worth noting, Sean Colton. Substitution does happen now. Kevin Cabrera is off for Chiro Mimoso. Disappointing day ends for Cabrera. And right now it is his penalty giveaway that stands as the difference between the two sides with 15 minutes to play. Mimoso comes on, does offer some height and experience in the areas at both ends. As Dalberg is saved by Chalmers. McLavin, good control. Fabi, Colton, McLavin. Eldridge, the shot comes in just wide of the near post. Good chance to put the game to bed for Eldridge again. And not taking advantage of there. Another change now. It's the first of the day for the Silverbacks. Sean Colton is being withdrawn. On comes Khalil Johnson to try to wrap things up here with a goal. Freshening it up at the front point of the attack. Horn. Scavone trying to get it deep into enemy territory quickly and then build from there, but didn't work because they gave it away. Here's Fabi. 79 minutes played. Silverbacks still in the lead, but it's a slender margin, just 2-1. Still anybody's game at the moment. Time for one more goal that could drastically change the fate of this one as Chalmers is off his line, did well to hold it. The Silverbacks done enough. Now it's a Braxton Eldridge winner, and it was a goal worthy of winning any game. We'll have to see if the Voyageurs have one more response left in them in the 8 or so odd minutes that remain. Van Overheim has been brilliant again today. The assist that set up the goal. Moisan, nice ball. Mimoso's in there and he's tall, but it's Shunk who gets there first. Horn fighting for it, didn't win it. Eldridge has got it. Trying to carry forward and release some of this pressure out of the back. Khalil Johnson, first touch off the bench. Eldridge. Dalberg. Oh, what a ball from Marcus Dalberg. It's brilliant. McLavin. Johnson's in there, and Horn did really well to keep it out. Shunk in a battle there with Washington. He lost it. It was a strange couple of bounces. Silverbacks trying to get behind their players, though. I think they've done enough. That's a nice ball from Navarrete, but remember, Washington's a lonely man up there. It's a corner for the Voyageurs, and it gets nervy around here. The Voyageurs fans are on their feet, trying to get their side motivated to get a goal back to send this game to extra time and beyond. 87 minutes played on the clock. Moisan sets the ball down for the corner. Mimoso in there along with... Oh, Eldridge got a foot in. I think it looked like it might have been an arm for a second. Shunk coolly plays it out to Eldridge. McLavin did well to work it in there to Shunk, but Arcadia was there and just bullied him off it. Reynaldo giving chase against Nikolai Taylor, trying to cut it back. Reynaldo Rosario Nunez cleared by Taylor. Well defended in the end, and Arcadia knocks it down again. We're into added time. How much will the referee decide to add on here? 4 minutes, not a lot of time. Washington going to the byline, cutting it back. It's in for Mimoso, and got in there, but Taylor was there too. And Sean Gleason steps across. The Silverbacks might have just done enough there. One last chance for the Voyageurs to get a goal back. They need to go forward. They're going backward at the moment. Van Overheim. Mimoso. The run of Reynaldo, and showed too much of it to Taylor. That should do it. I think the Silverbacks are going to hang on here. Johnson. Khalil Johnson, it's opening up for him. Johnson! What a goal! Khalil Johnson seals it for the Silverbacks. In stoppage time, it's 3-1 here. Pandemonium in Pleasantdale Field. Well, it's an absolute beam from Khalil Johnson. Look at this strike. No chance for Chalmers once again. 3, 2, 1, blast off the bench. And with that, signed, sealed, and delivered are the 3 points for the Silverbacks here in front of their home crowd. A massive win in front of their fans. will do them a lot of good for this season, and that is it. The Voyageurs come back, fall short, and hit back on the counter. It's 3-1 to the Silverbacks here at full time in our first game of Saturday soccer action. I'll leave you here with the full match highlights, but again, we've got 5 more matches coming up for you in succession over the course of this afternoon. Highlights and breakdowns coming in just a moment, and the Silverbacks with a 3-1 win to secure all 3 points in front of the home crowd here for now. That's it from us.